All right, what is up, everyone? OJ over here from Player Essence. Welcome back to another PE Live. Today we're rounding out the week. Today is March 15th, 2019. Good to see all of you guys here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the music while we let YouTube go with their garbage notification. So there you go. Already got about, what, 60 people in here? Not bad at all for an unannounced early stream. A lot of you guys expect Player Essence Cross Nintendo to be at the end of the day, which we will be having that. Don't worry, we are going to be having another live stream later for the late crew. I did want to get out whenever I can. I did want to make sure that I make videos or I make live streams early enough too for the Viking Nation. So I'm going to make sure that I do that whenever I can. Tonight we got packed tonight. I mean, I'm probably going to have to hold off on Smash Brothers till the weekend just because we have Player Essence Cross Nintendo tonight. And then we also have, what is it? Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild tonight as well. So we got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of stuff to do today. But I think it's going to be pretty good. I think we should be pretty good today in terms of content. We already released, what was it? Today, the Borderlands. Looks like Borderlands is being teased for the Switch. We already got a big Switch news video earlier today where we talked about Yokai Watch 4 being dated and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and let's get into some of the topics here. We're gonna start off with Dragon Quest 11, or actually no, shoutouts. Let me get this Dragon Quest 11 info ready for you guys. All right, so shoutouts. If you want me to say hi to you in the chat, feel free to say hi in the chat. Be more than happy to say hi back. So who's here? Who is here? Let's see. I saw Markel Hawthorne talking about what happened with Badland Games. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a separate video. Well, or we can talk about it at the end, or we'll mix it in at some point. But I mean, basically, the whole gist of it is Badland Games. They had a bad publishing deal where they kind of siphoned money from Axiom Verge or whatever that game is. And now, finally, after all of these years, it was supposed to come to the Wii U, never did physical. Now it's finally coming to the Wii U physical from Limited Run Games. So there you go. So yeah. So let's go ahead and let's get into the shoutouts. Shout out to Elite Ninja J2 Blue is here. Racing Wolf is here, retracting every single message. Tobias Souls is here. What's good, man? He says, how come I don't get notifications on your videos anymore? Oh my gosh, dude. I know. Did you have the notification bell clicked, Tobias? I mean, I don't know why, but that's the reason why there's like low views on some of the videos and sometimes there's good amount of views is because YouTube sub boxes don't work. They're busted. It's all about the homepage recommendations. So, I mean, feel free every day to just check the page because pretty much by the time that you wake up in the morning, you probably should have a thing. Yo, what's up, Fairy Tiger with the Toby Buster? Fairy Tiger showing the love from the Viking Nation. Yo, let's go, Fairy Tiger. Yo, let's go. What's good? Fairy Tiger with the $20 donation says, I'm here. Play something good. Shout out Fairy Tiger, longtime Elite Ninja, spearheading the charge. In the Viking Nation. Nobody did it first. Fairy Tiger was the first. So shout outs to my man Fairy Tiger. I don't even know what to say, man. You've been so helpful. You've been so helpful for like these more than a year now. Watching the videos and helping out, man. So I appreciate that. You guys give some love to Fairy Tiger. Stream Boss, obviously, right over here. And also Stop Stream Ninja as well. And we will play something good for the ninja out there. So let's play a little bit of Engage the Enemy. A little bit of Xenoblade action for you, Fairy Tiger. This fine Friday evening in Sweden. Let's do it. You guys let me know how it sounds. Yo, what's up, the Wound Up Penguin? Yes, definitely showing the love for you guys whenever I can early. I think I streamed once earlier this week. I'm not really sure, but I'll try to do at least 3 streams. 2 to 3 streams a week early. Weekends for sure. So probably we're going to do Smash Brothers tomorrow morning. We're just going to play a ton of Smash. I'm going to be answering questions. I'm going to let the people in the chat, or not in the chat, but the sponsors, I'm going to let them play against each other and I'll be answering questions. So we're going to do like a little hybrid. I got something new for you guys. A little hybrid between Super Smash Brothers and PE Live kind of mixed together. We're all just chilling, playing games, and I'll let the other people play so I can just talk about different stuff. So even if you don't watch my regular Smash Brothers streams, come out for the one tomorrow morning because I think that'll be pretty fun. We'll talk about video gaming news, and you guys get to watch Smash Bros. At the same time. I mean, what's better than that? All right, so let's see here. Let's continue on here. Kimpachi, what's good, man? Good to see you here. Straight up from Hong Kong. So, oh wait, is it Taiwan or Hong Kong? One of those two, right? Let me know. Artist Akira, what's good, man? Started streaming doing your workout. Oh yeah, I can help the time go by. I can help the time go by. Is the sound okay, guys? Sounds a little loud to me. Sounds a bit loud to me. But I don't know. All right, Racing Wolf, Mr. Ukaze, what's up, man? How you doing today? I know you said that you're going to be leaving for martial arts in a bit, so good that you can make the beginning of the stream at least for me to say hi to you. And is it Infernalum? What's up, man? Great stuff lately. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming out. Paint That Purple. What's up, man? Good to see you here, like always. PB, Dave Gaming. What's good, guys? Darth Wesker. What's up, man? So let's see here. I'm just gonna call you. I'm just gonna call you P10. P10. What's up, man? Hong Kong. There you go. Hong Kong. What's up, man? KJ2399. Hong Kong. Zeno. What's up, man? The sound is good. All right. Omega Chase. What's up, man? Good to see you here. KR Decade. Hi. How you doing, man? Princess Zelda. What's up? Once again, J2 Blue. Party Man. What's up, man? Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit too much today. Otherwise, people aren't gonna get notifications. I can't have this live stream, Player Essence Cross Nintendo, Super Smash Brothers, and Legend of Zelda, all live streams. That's 4 live streams in one day on top of 2 videos that I already did. That's 6. So, like, 3 of those are going to get yanked, or going to be ganked by YouTube being like, you're uploading too much crap. So I've got to spread it out just a little bit. I don't even know how I'm going to do this whole Player Essence Cross Nintendo, like, later today, and Zelda. It's going to be too much. So yeah, I know I'm going to be a little drained. So we're going to do it Saturday morning. We're going to do a little hybrid, a new show, like a mix. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a mix between PE Live and Super Smash Brothers. And hopefully people show up for it. I'm hoping to get at least 60 to 70 people tomorrow morning. So we'll see. Yeah, YouTube notifications are garbage. But thank you, Party Man, for understanding. Rufus, Elite Ninja Rufus is here. Majestic Hot Wings, what's up, man? Always down for more Dragon Quest XI S info. Yes, we will be having more Dragon Quest XI info right now at this point. So I think we're good with shoutouts. Dawson31's here as well. Shoutouts to Elite Ninja Alonzo Vines. He's here. I can't miss you guys. What's going on here? Why can't I move this? Okay, let's see here. Joe Peace here. What's good, Joe? How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here. Like always, VC is here. What's good? Yeah, you guys follow me on Twitter. And shout out to everybody here. Yo, over 100 people here for a kind of a random day stream. Let's go. Twitter notifications. Please make sure you follow me on Twitter. If we can get a mod to link my Twitter page, that would be fantastic. All right. Let's go and let's get into some of this Dragon Quest XI news. Shout outs to my boy Stealth. We need to have him on the PE podcast once again. Oh, also real quick, guys, some Ninja news. We are going to start doing PE podcasts and other podcasts early access for those who are YouTube members and also on Patreon. So if you want to watch the replay of the PE podcast, that is up early access for YouTube members and also on Patreons, all tiers on Patreon, and also YouTube members as well. You can watch it on the community page or you can watch it on Patreon, either one. So there you go on that. All right, so let's go ahead and let's continue on here with this Dragon Quest XI info. Once again, we're going to be going to my boy Stealth, hitting up this reaction cam. Going to this reaction cam. So shout outs to Stealth for the reporting here. He's like a Twitterer. Like a Twitterer. You know, he doesn't do YouTube, but like he has like a YouTube page, but for Twitter. I don't know how to say it, but like he's just like a Twitter reporter. Oh man, what the hell am I doing? I didn't want to do that. No, cancel. No. Okay, here we go. Wait, hold up. All right, there we go. All right, so we got some new screenshots for Dragon Quest XI S on the Nintendo Switch. These aren't very full screen screenshots, but I mean they're from like I guess like a magazine or something like that. So here's some of the side stories, because this game is gonna have a bunch of side stories from that each main character can have. So it's a bunch of extra content. So each main character has their own side story. And they released just some screenshots from that. Once again, it's clips from the paper, so it's not gonna look the best, but it's coming up. It's coming up nicely. I mean, look at this extra. Look at this, yo. So it's like fully featured side quest or side stories with each of the main characters, Here you can see the 2D mode in the game, which is really cool, by the way. That's just a really cool addition. Like, just like, you can have like a retro game night or whatever, and like, okay, we're gonna play Dragon Quest XI retro mode. You know, I mean, at first I wasn't like, about this mode, but I mean, I don't know. The more that, like, you know, they're showing it off, and the more that it's just an option. It's cool that it's just an option. So, I mean, that's cool. And then also, here's some more information about some of the side stories. Even with the main character, he has his own one as well. So not bad at all. Stealth also went over some more stuff here. One of the things that's really cool, and I actually really like this, guys. I really like this, is the fact that your party members follow you. They follow you out on the field. That is something that does not happen in the PS4 and the PC version. It's only the main character. And I know this is not, I guess, a super huge deal, but it's cool. It's cool that they all follow behind you. I've always liked that. Let me tell you guys my pet peeves with gaming. If somebody has a sword, for example, or if somebody has, if there's like a party member and they're not kind of like out there on the map, I mean, I don't know. It just kind of makes me think like, man, why aren't they just out there on the map with you if you're roaming around? Also, if you have a sword and there's no like buckle or anything that's connecting it, and you just put the sword on your back and there's literally nothing that's showing that your sword can connect to your back, that also pisses me off too. Or it's just like a pet peeve of mine. So they did a good job here. He has a buckle for his sword, you know, he has a buckle for his sword, and the characters also follow behind you and stuff. I think he also said, yeah, they follow you on the map. They also showed how you can show up the orchestra soundtrack or the orchestrated music. And that is another big thing about this game. Guys, Dragon Quest XI is an amazing game on PS4. It's an amazing game on PC. I have the PS4 version, but holy crap, is the music trash. Like, the music is crappy in the game. The music is not very good quality. They definitely cheaped out on the music. I mean, everything else is solid. For the most part. No, the voice acting's trash, kind of trashy. It's not the best, the English voice acting, but we got Japanese voice acting, we got orchestrated music, and we've got these other little touches, the side stories. This is the definitive version of the game. I don't care what resolution it's running at. The resolution is good enough, in my opinion. This is the definitive version with the new music, the little touches, the side stories, the 16-bit mode, or the retro mode in the game. Yo, what's up, Murdoch Loco? How you doing today, my man? You got an hour to kill? Nice. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. I appreciate that. Also, shout outs to Nindy Gamer as well. Shout outs to the Twitch boys and girls. Fire Nation out there representing. So yeah, that's also really cool. So Stealth also kind of detailed all of the stuff. And yes, Shadow King. Yes, definitely looking forward to it even more now at this point. But Stealth also detailed some of the other stuff that you guys can expect. Here are all the different things in the game. You have the Super Nintendo 2D sprite art style, orchestrated music, dual audio options, new marriage choices. That's also another thing that's added into this one here. There are going to be additional marriage choices which do affect things. New side stories for all the main characters, various improvements and updates over the original, truly definitive version of the game. So shout outs to Stealth. And yeah, I'm extremely excited for Dragon Quest XI S on Nintendo Switch. It's coming out this fall. It's going to be packed. It's going to be so packed. This year is nuts. This is the craziest year that I've ever seen for Nintendo first party or Nintendo published games ever. I don't know if there's ever been a year where there's been this much Nintendo content in one year. 2017 was the thing, you know, but holy smokes, like I think this is even like bigger than that. What's up? All right, so let's go and get into you guys' comments. If you guys have questions or if you guys have comments, if I missed it, because I'm not going to scroll back up all the way up to all the other people. So just if you just type it again, please. Sorry about that, but just type it again, and I will get through everybody's comments on this. Remember, guys, PE Live is about you guys. Players Cross Nintendo is about you guys. The PE Podcast, I don't necessarily go over all of your comments, so sorry, VC. I know I wasn't necessarily reacting and responding to everything whoever came out, but this is where I talk back to you guys and we interact normally. And also, sorry for the people who ask stuff on my YouTube page, like my comment section. That's really just to give you guys impressions, and I look through it, but I don't really have the time to go through and respond to everybody. So this is the time where we can respond and we can talk and we can go over different things. So thank you guys for sticking with me, throughout all that, despite, some people thinking you never read the comments or you never do this. This is the time that I do that. This is the time that I do that. Or if you hit me up on Twitter, like I don't mind talking to you on Twitter if you follow me and if you're not a troll. People out here expecting me to respond back to them on Twitter when if you don't follow me, I don't owe you a damn thing. If you can't even give me a follow, I don't owe you any response or anything. Let me just say that right there. People get mad when I'm not talking back to them. Like, bro, I don't owe you nothing. You don't even follow me. All right, so let's keep it going here. Let's see here. The game is actually looking much better than it did when it was first showed off. Looks great. Yeah, it does look good. Although those screenshots aren't necessarily. I mean, we need those aren't. Those are just like. Those aren't really good screenshots, to be honest. Let's see. Markel says, blame the composer for the MIDI music. He's very strict and out of touch. I can only imagine how difficult it was for Square Enix to get his permission to do this. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I think Nintendo, I think it was more like a budgeting thing, I would think, right? Or maybe because he wanted to use the MIDI music because the old school feel of the game. You know, maybe that was it. Kempachi says, player, since the music is issue, the music issue is common issue with Dragon Quest games. Some have orchestrated music in Japan, but only MIDI in the West. Oh, okay. Let's see. Must have Dragon Quest 11S. All right. Dave Gaming says, I've been watching Nintendo Direct live stream Dragon Quest 11, and I believe you. And I believe you can avoid attacks when you have more party members in battle. He avoided getting hit by an enemy. Okay, but hold up. You can avoid attacks when you have more party members in battle. You always have. That's based on your stats. Shadow King says, players, and people say there are no games for Switch. Nobody with a brain or that actually has a Switch says that. Let's see here. It's all Arctic Witch. You're not really that late. We just really started streaming. I only started talking about 15 minutes ago or so. About 15 minutes ago. So yeah, hi, how are you doing today? Shadow King says the Switch has become JRPG Central. This is exactly what I wanted the Switch to become. I said this the very January. You can go back to 2017, 2 years ago. I said the Switch needs to be JRPG King. I said I don't understand why Nintendo did not go after more JRPGs, because it's not just Japanese developers seeing the sales. It's Nintendo actively pursuing Japanese content on the system. Them going to Nippon Ichi Software was surprised when Nintendo said, hey, we want to talk to you about your games. They're like, what the hell? Nintendo wants to talk to us about their games? They never want to talk to us about our games. So it's Nintendo actually pursuing like games like Disgaea, you know, games like Fallen Legion, the NIS support that we've been getting. That's because Nintendo was actively pursuing the Japanese base, and I don't understand why they didn't do that with the Wii U. With the Wii U, they were trying to do Western Batman and all this stuff and paying for these things, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, hold up here. Like, you have two screens, like, it'd probably be better for, like, JRPGs or something like that. I mean, I don't know, like, but hey, it is what it is. That's the past, right? What's up, you're Messi? Yes, I'm live. Day one purchase for you, Indie Gamer. Me too. But let's see here. I want you to react to the video that I sent you on Twitter yesterday. VC, I'm not gonna react to videos that you send me on Twitter, that you DM me on Twitter, man. I mean, that's just not gonna happen. Normally, just because then other people are gonna start sending me videos and say, hey, OJ, react to videos. I mean, like, no, and like I said, I appreciate your support, VC, but if you want to send a donation and then also say react to the video because you're taking stream time, then I can do that. But I'm not just gonna react to videos, because if I start doing that, just okay, send me videos and I react to them, then everyone's gonna start doing that. But I mean, you can just link me the videos on Twitter if you want me to see a video. You don't gotta DM me the videos. So yeah. Let's see. Let's keep it going here. Mark L. Hawthorne says, player, since he's also a war crime denier, I question why Square Enix continues to work with this guy. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's see here. Anarcadia says, places. What month can you see this coming out? I know it says fall, but more or less what month? I'm thinking maybe like a September-ish type of release, September, October-ish release. I don't know if they're gonna. I mean, it might be December, but I'm thinking one of those. It's not gonna be November. I don't think it's gonna be November. It's not gonna be November. So yeah. Dawson31 says, funny thing is Nintendo is doing a better job at promoting Dragon Quest 11 than Square Enix did last year. I don't know. Square Enix did an okay job with Dragon Quest 11. The problem was that they threw it out the same week as Spider-Man. I think that's been the biggest issue. Yeah, but Square Enix didn't spend like a ton of money on marketing. But I mean, they put out some videos here and there. But yeah, I see what you're saying. But Nintendo's publishing it, so it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna spend the money on the marketing and showing it off. So it makes sense. So yeah, Dawson31 says, players, since funny thing is Nintendo is doing, oh, I already read that. Omega Chase 92 says, there's a lot of people in here. Shout out to the 120 people plus watching. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you hit that like button and you follow me on Twitter, link in the description below, to make sure that you get notifications actually every time if you follow me on Twitter and turn on your notifications. Dawson31 says, funny thing, oh my God, I'm reading the same comment. Let's see here. Why do I keep on reading the same comment? Shout out to Dawson getting extra love, but this third time that I read that comment, I think, or I started to read that comment. Omega Chase says, since Dragon Quest 11 was given to me for Christmas 2018 PS4 sale, and I was upset to have to double dip on the Switch, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, you knew the Switch version was coming, so, I mean, I bought the game as well on PS4, but then I started playing and I realized that this is not a good PS4 game. As soon as I started playing, I was like, this isn't a good PS4 game. This is going to be a much better Switch game, and there is going to be extra content, so I just stopped playing. I didn't finish it. I think I put around 30 hours into Dragon Quest XI before I just said, screw it. Like, this sucks, because it's going to be better just playing lying down in bed. I mean, that's what I've been doing with Valkyria Chronicles 4. By the way, if you have not bought Valkyria Chronicles 4, go buy the game. Holy smokes, is that game good on the Switch. It runs beautiful. It looks great in portable mode. Great HD rumble. Nice little gunshots and stuff. That game is dope, dude. I love Valkyria Chronicles 4. I've been playing it on my, I've been playing like a mission or two before bed for the past 2 weeks now, a week or so, week and a half. Really good. Let's see if I never said do it on the stream. The video has a song copywritten by UMG. Okay, well then, I don't know. You said you want me to react to it. So react to it how? I mean, so yeah, I mean, I don't know how you want me to react to it then. I thought you said react to it on, like, react to it now. Shadow King 1982 says, since I hope it comes out before Pokemon so that it doesn't get overshadowed by the Pokemon hype. I think that these are two distinct type of RPGs, but yeah, I see what you're saying. I think that's why I said maybe a September or October release might be better. But then again, I mean, dude, there's so many games coming out. There's Animal Crossing. There's other big games coming out. But yeah, I think Pokemon and Dragon Quest have a distinct base of two different people. But yeah, you're right. I mean, if somebody's buying Pokemon, you know, that's a big RPG that's going to take a lot of time as well. Which, by the way, we're going to be playing the hell out of Pokemon on the channel. Let's see here. Let's see. You're stuck at chapter 5. Oh yeah, what you need to do, VC? Yeah, chapter 5 is a little weird. What you need to do, VC, is go back to the previous chapters and level up your all of your infantry, level up your scouts, and level up everybody, and make sure you have who's the chick? The chick from Skies of Arcadia, Ica or whatever her name is. Make sure you have her, the Ica girl, whatever, the hair that's like that. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what her name is. But make sure you have her in your party. She's OP. So level her up and her scout class up, and then also buy some extra parts for upgrade your weapons and all that. So you got to go back and replay the missions because you're too weak. That's why you're getting bopped. Chapter 5 can be difficult. So go back and replay the missions and level up a bit, and then you should have no problem going through that. Oh, make sure you have some engineers out on there as well, so they can resupply and they can do stuff like that for you. So make sure you have some engineers on the field as well. So all right, let's keep it going here. Markel says, from what I hear, Pokemon was heavily inspired by Dragon Quest. Pokemon was heavily inspired by Dragon Quest? I mean, the original? Okay. The idea? Okay, maybe. All right, take it easy, VC. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming out to the stream. All right, so let's see here. Let's continue on. Do you guys have any other comments on this when it comes to Valkyria Chronicles? When it comes to Dragon Quest? Let's see here. Bud Senior, some games just make more sense on Switch. I've been playing Final Fantasy, the Maxima. Okay, yeah, World of Final Fantasy Maxima, and I'm actually gonna beat it this time. Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting for the physical release if there is gonna be one. I'm kind of waiting for. I just want a physical release for that game, and I know there's one in Asia, but I want one here where I can just go to Best Buy and use my discount and buy it. You know, so I'm hoping that Square Enix says, you know what, we're gonna do a physical release for that game. So yeah, but yeah, that's a great game too. That's another really good game. Another really good game. Let's see here. Do you think we'll get a collector's edition for Dragon Quest XI-S? Yeah, that's a good question, Dragon Chi 26. Thanks for coming out to the stream too. I appreciate that. I think that I don't know if we're gonna get a special edition. There wasn't a special edition in the West for the Americas, was there? There was in Japan, but I don't know if there wasn't one here. So maybe we get like, I mean, we already got the definitive stuff in there, so I think they're just gonna call it. They're just gonna make the box art nice and just say Dragon Quest XI definitive. I think that's just that you just buy that and that's what you get, you know. That's what you get. So I think it's going to be something like that. And shout outs to Bud Senior. Thank you for coming out to the stream and appreciate the Renangon support, my man. I really do appreciate that. Let's see here. PayFat Purple says, I don't think Nintendo would release Dragon Quest XI anywhere near Animal Crossing if they both released in September. Well, the thing about it has to be near Animal Crossing though, because it needs to be near Pokemon or Animal Crossing. Like it's gotta be near one of those two, because remember, I don't think Animal Crossing is coming out before August 30th. I think we already have the summer lineup set. We got Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We've got not Dragon Quest, sorry. We've got Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We've got Super Mario Maker. We've got Fire Emblem Three Houses, and then we've got Astral Chain. That is June, July, August. Summer's set for the Nintendo Switch. Everything's good. Switch is going to break sales records this summer. Nobody's even going to touch Switch when it comes to the sales this summer, right? So then there's September, October, November, December. That's all there's left. So August, September, October, November, December. So there's only 4 months. And you have Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and Zelda. And there's also Daemon X Machina. Or Daemon X Machina that's coming out as well. That's going to be this summer. So I think that's going to come out probably in the same month. I would think Daemon X Machina is going to come out in the same month as Fire Emblem. Maybe at the beginning of the month of Fire Emblem. So July. So you have all those games in the summer. I mean, it's going to be near something. It's either going to be near Pokemon, or it's going to be near Zelda, or it's going to be near Animal Crossing, or it's going to be near Luigi's Mansion. I mean, all those games are going to be near each other. So I mean, it is what it is. You know, you can't avoid it at this point unless something gets delayed. You know. Let's see here. Let's see. Shadow King says, the more I see of the game, the more I know the pre-order was a good decision. Absolutely, Shadow King 1982. It was definitely a good decision. And I was trying to let people know, like, people are like, oh, well, you know, I can buy the PS4 version for $30 right now, and it's like 20 bucks. I'm like, I get it, but are you really going to spend 30 bucks and not just wait a little bit, not go out to eat, not buy? Like, for example, I cut out Mike and Ike's. You guys notice how I haven't had Mike and Ike's lately? You know why I cut that out? Because one, I have stuff that I got to pay for, legal stuff that I got to pay for. But also two, is because, okay, so I can afford a few games here or there, you know, that I double dipped. So I'm cutting out stuff so I can afford it. I mean, if you cut out that extra fast food meal each month, so when the game comes out, you would have made up that money, that money that you're saying that it costs extra on the Switch. So all you got to do is take away some stuff, and you'll get whatever. If you have to double dip or whatever the case is, you'll make up that money and do it in other ways, guys. It's about budgeting. You know what I'm saying? And I understand not everybody has. I get it. You know, cheap. I'm not trying to sit here and be, you know, be smug about it or anything like that. I get that. But myself too, even though I get games for free, you know, I still got a budget as well. I got a house. I got a 4-bedroom house. I got to pay mortgage. I got legal fees. I got all sorts of stuff that I got to pay for too. You know, and other stuff that I'll let you guys know later. But it's interesting, man. I mean, you just got to kind of do those things, and that can help pay for the other stuff, you know, or the extra price, or the Switch tax, or whatever the case is, you know. Let's see here. Player says, Dragon Quest V did monster collecting thing before Pokemon did, and the developers took heavy influences from it. Oh, okay, maybe there needs to be maybe I need to watch some videos on that. So yeah, let's keep it going here. Slime themed Joy-Cons, says Shadow King. That'd be cool. Slime themed Joy-Cons. Is there a slime? There's like a slime Nintendo 2DS, right? Isn't there something like that? Is there a slime Nintendo 2DS? I don't know. I don't think so. There is a slime 2DS. Yeah, there is. It's like a silver new Nintendo 2DS LL. There's like a slime silver 2DS. So yeah, maybe they do something like that. Yeah. Yeah. It's this thing, guys. Let's see here. It looks like this. It's pretty cool looking. That's actually not bad. So yeah. Maybe they do some slime themed silver Joy-Cons. That'd be kind of dope. Let's see here. Let's keep it going. Dragon Quest XI early September, AC late September, Luigi's Mansion mid-October, Pokemon mid-November. That's definitely an Arcadia. That's definitely something that could happen. There's a slime PS4 controller, and it's pretty weird. Yeah, there's also like a Macintosh. There's also like a slime. Isn't like a slime PS4 as well? There's like a slime PS4 too. So yeah. I essentially get one fast food meal a month, and I cut it out if I get a game, and I'm on a real tight budget. Yeah, I'm on a real tight budget myself too. And yeah, that's what I do. Like I've been cutting out candy. Well, I also need to lose 25 pounds, but that's outside the point. But yeah, I've been cutting out candy. And whenever I get the urge to eat sugar, I just play Smash Brothers instead. So that's what I've been doing to combat my sugar urges. I threw away all my ice cream sandwiches. I threw away all of my chips that I had in my house. Threw them all away. Bam, just threw them away. I'm like, I'm done, and I'm not eating anywhere near as much candy as I did before. So I need to cut some weight, cut some body fat. I'm still gonna look like this. It's just I'm not gonna look all shriveled up or anything. I just need to cut some belly fat and for some stuff. But anyway. Let's see here. Let's continue on with Dragon Quest. So let's see here. anything after August 30th and Astral Chain is kind of an afterthought for me personally. So hopefully Dragon Quest XI comes out a bit before, but I doubt that. Yeah, I mean, Infernum, I mean, I don't know. Do you want that though? I mean, because think about it. Like you have, I just think from June, July, August, those 3 months, we're getting Marvel Ultimate Alliance, we're getting Fire Emblem, we're getting Astral Chain, we're getting Daemon X Machina, probably. It might be after that, but Daemon X Machina. We're getting all of those games and also third-party games. I mean, do you really want Dragon Quest XI S in that? I don't want Dragon Quest XI S anywhere near Fire Emblem. I don't want it in the same month. I don't want it in the same, I want it months out. I don't want it anywhere near Fire Emblem. To me is the game of that is the game that I am. Fire Emblem and then Astral Chain. Those are the two games, but Fire Emblem is that game, man. It is that game. It's that top tier, you know. So I need it I can't have it near Fire Emblem for me personally. But he said, "Oh, damn, good call. I don't have the money for all this." It's like you know, you're going through and you're like, "Oh man, I'm gonna buy this game, and then you look at your wallet and you're like, "Oh well, there's nothing." Oh, there's nothing in there but receipt. Oh, there's nothing in there. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Oh, I'm going to buy all this. Oh, you need money to buy all that? Oh, yeah. There you go. So, yeah, man. Let's see here. I want Dragon Quest XI in December, a fairly slow month. Traditionally, that would be ideal for me. Yeah, I think Dragon Quest XI in December wouldn't be bad. And I think that if you position it with Zelda, those are two very different types of games. You know, Zelda is going to be a game that you can probably beat, like, you know, in a few sittings, right? And then whereas Dragon Quest XI, I think that it works better if it's in December. That's what I'm, you know, kind of thinking. But, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what Nintendo does, you know. So, yeah. Yeah, see, I have the money. I just don't have the time. I think that's a lot of people in here. Most of us, you know, work and everything. So we all can have the money generally for video games because at the end of the day, if you budget right, if you don't spend your money on stupid things, you know, if you have roommates, I mean, whatever the case is, you still live with your parents and then you go to work. A lot of us can, you know, we can budget to get some, you know, to get the money to buy games here and there. You know, you're not going to buy everything, you know, but you're going to buy what you want. Usually you have the money for that. The problem is time for a lot of people. And I think that's the problem with me too, is time. I have, behind that green screen, I literally have like 500 games behind there or something like that, you know, but I don't have the time to play. I don't have the time to play all this crap. I got to create content. I mean, editing one video takes, you know, and I got to play Smash Brothers too. That's another thing. I got to play Smash Brothers. I think I'm going to I'm going to a local this weekend. I think I'm going to a local on Sunday morning. There's like a little local. So I think I'm going to go to that. So I don't know. I got third place a few times, so I think I want to go there and maybe win it. This time I'm gonna go all chic and hopefully win. So we'll see. Let's see here. Justin, is it Quarles? Quarles says, do you think the new Switch Pro / Lite rumors were due to Nintendo potentially bringing the console only version of Switch without the dock to the US, hopefully this year? No, I don't think so. I don't think so because that wouldn't create some of the stuff that we saw. I think that it's going to be a new model of the Switch. They're going to revise things a little bit. If you haven't noticed, the original Switch units are really weird in certain things that happen to them. My Switch crack on the back, whatever the case is, got a little crack on the back of it. My Super Smash Brothers Switch is not going to be cracked like that. Based on, it looks like it's reinforced or it's made with something a little bit different. I'm not really sure. So I think they're going to refortify or remodel it and make a smaller one, or they're going to do something like that. I don't think it's just going to be a Switch without a dock. I don't think it's going to be the same thing. I think they've been working on various different little changes to make the Switch more durable and maybe a little bit better materials. And I think that they're going to come out with whatever they're going to do this year. Maybe when Pokemon comes out, maybe it's going to be something like that. So yeah. He said, "Oh snap, a local, good luck." Yeah, it's just dude. There's like 30 people there, not even that. Sometimes 20 something people, 30 people there. So it's not even like a big deal. But we'll see. I keep on getting beat by this like 16-year-old kid, man. Like I lost to him twice in losers finals. So for third place 2 times, I can't beat his damn wolf, dude. We went dittos, freaking lost, and then the second time I went chic and lost 3-2 both times. Let's see here. Well, I mean, so we'll put it next to Zelda, even if there's difference, like putting next to Spider-Man. I mean, I don't know if it's like putting next to Spider-Man. I see what you're saying, but they're the difference is Spider-Man has just been hyped for so long. Spider-Man is Spider-Man. Zelda is just. I see what you're saying, but it's just I don't know if it's the same type of thing. But I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Like because this is a remake of Link's Awakening. You know, this is not like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that, but it's like it's a remake. I mean, it's still a cool looking remake, but it's not that type of game isn't for everyone. Whereas a Spider-Man, that's like for like a everyone mass appeal type of PS4 game. Link's Awakening. It's gonna sell great. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna do very well, but it's not like Breath of the Wild. Like Spider-Man is like a Breath of the Wild in my opinion, you know. Whereas Link's Awakening is not quite that. Link's Awakening is like a Shadow of the Colossus, you know, for Sony. Like really good. Yo, look at this remake. It's way better looking than the original. There's all sorts of new things, but it's still a remake of a game that we've played. So it's a little bit different. So if Sony put Spider-Man next to Shadow of the Colossus, you know, which, once again, Shadow of the Colossus does not have the type of appeal that Zelda has. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sit there and put those two in the same category, but I'm just kind of relating it. I mean, if you want to bring in Sony and how they did it there, I'm just kind of relating it to that, you know? But I completely see what you're saying. Let's see. You also selfish. Oh, I need Dragon Quest 11 yesterday. What? Cloud Strife? Princess Zelda says, I've had my Nintendo Switch since March of last year, and it's still in top shape. Yeah, I think the reason why mine cracked, I'll be honest, the reason why mine cracked a little bit is because I dropped it a time or two. But it didn't crack when I dropped it, but, you know, it is what it is. But whatever. Either way, my Smash Brothers Switch is completely fine, and I can feel that the material's a little bit, from what I feel, the material's a little bit different on the back, too. So I don't know if they did something to help reinforce it or whatever the case is, but hey, whatever at this point. So yeah. Let's see here. Party Man says, better than what I'm doing. I haven't even went to one local tournament. I'm pretty much an online warrior. Yeah, well, you're in college, though, so I mean, to drive over there, then have to worry about that. Let's see here. All right. I have to play Devil May Cry 5. Okay, good for you. Let's see here. Zeno12 says, player since they added subtitle to Yokai Watch 4. It's called We All Live Under the Same Sky. Yeah, I did see that. That's the Japanese one, but I don't know if they're gonna translate it out to just that, the English, but yeah, I did see that. Oh, somebody's calling. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Somebody's calling. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the sorry about that. Sorry about that. There's somebody that called and I have to pick up when this person calls. I have to pick up, or at least let her know what I'm doing. All right, so sorry about the wait, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to it. Do you guys want to move on to the next topic here? Astral Chain marketing. You didn't miss anything, Dick. I mean, we just talked about Dragon Quest 11. Oh, actually, you did miss everything because we talked about Dragon Quest 11S. There's a bunch of cool stuff coming. So yeah. All right, so you guys want to talk about Astral Chain? What's up, Base Kid? How you doing today, my man? What's up? Astral Protection? Why do you keep on calling it Astral Protection? Well, that sounds like something. I don't know. Astral Chain hype train. So, Nintendo has been really pushing Astral Chain. The other day, a few weeks ago, I made a video. Astral Chain is the most important new IP, is one of the most important new IPs for Nintendo since Pokemon. And people scoffed at that. But I'm telling you, Nintendo is going to push Astral Chain as the next great Nintendo franchise. The next great action game franchise. They want Astral Chain to be Zelda. They want Astral Chain to be as big as that. I'm telling you, they want it to be that big. You are going to see a blitz of marketing for Astral Chain. You are going to see it on TV. You are going to see dedicated videos to it. You're going to see a lot of advertisement around. They're going to try to blow this game up. I'm telling you guys this. So I'm looking so, oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to Astral Chain. Nintendo's been blowing it up on Twitter. They've been doing multiple different video, like little short clips of the same video that we've seen, but just letting people know August, Astral Chain, August, Astral Chain. You know, they've been blowing it up more than Super Mario Maker, you know, recently. So very cool. Very cool. Very cool. What do you guys think about the Astral Chain marketing? I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it. So yeah. No, it isn't, OJ. You suck. Astral Chain is second party, right? Second party is not a real term. Basically, Astral Chain is a first party published game developed by a third party developer. The IP is owned by Nintendo. Astral Chain will be owned by Nintendo. So technically, it's a first-party game. Second party is not a real thing. The only reason why some people say second party is usually when you have a company, like for example, like Next Level Games, you know, and they make like, you have like a long-term contract for multiple different games exclusive to your system. That's like a second party. Nintendo doesn't own Next Level Games, you know, but they'll call them kind of like second party since they do have a long-term contract, and that company, Next Level, pretty much only makes games for Nintendo. So that's second party, but Nintendo doesn't own Next Level Games. So that's kind of what it is, what that term comes from. But no, Astral Chain is not a second party game. It's a first party game. Nintendo owns the IP. Nintendo owns the license, and they are finding the developer, which is Platinum Games, to do it. But Nintendo's funding it completely. Let's see here. Astral Chain is one of the 3 pillars of Nintendo winning E3. Well, I think it's not even about winning E3. It's about winning the summer. You know, it's about doing the best that you can. Not really gauging against this company or that company, but what is the best for consumers? What is the best that you can do when it comes to game content? And I think Astral Chain is one of the keys for that. It's not just E3, but it's just for the summer and having big games for people to play, you know. Players must know something about Astral Chain that we don't. Hey, we're going to have to just wait and see, man. But yeah, I see what you're saying, Shadow King. Definitely that's going to play a part when it comes to E3 and all that. You know, winning E3 and all that's great, but I think that everyone in Nintendo rather win the sales charts, you know, when it comes to it. So I personally rather see them dominate with great sales of the Switch system than win E3. I want to see the numbers, because you know what numbers means? Numbers means more games. Like today, what did we talk about on PE News today? Sniper Elite V2 complete. Finally getting a good version of Sniper Elite, you know, because I'm not huge into Sniper Elite, but watching those games are cool. I might check it out if it's fully featured. I was about ready to buy Sniper Elite V2 2 on the Wii U, but freaking it was garbage. Sniper Elite 3 remastered coming to Nintendo Switch. You know, we've got Castle Crashers being teased. You know, we've got Yokai Watch. These are the reason why these games are being announced that they're coming is because the Switch is doing so well. The reason why we have all these games to play and Nintendo is spending this money is because the money is flowing in. We need sales. We need games and we need sales. It's not just about, oh, well, you know, like other things that some people like to say, oh, well, just what the consumer, like, you know, what the consumer is thinking about who's winning or not. It's about the numbers. You know, we gotta have numbers. I guarantee you guys, Switch keeps on selling, is especially this year, we get more game announcements. Will we get everything? No. But right now, what's planned because of the great Switch sales is all because the system is selling and third-party games are doing well enough. There's some big stuff coming, guys. There's some big stuff coming. Like I said, there's always going to be not everything just because of the way that the Switch is constructed, but there's a lot more than what we got with Wii U and 3DS. So I'm excited about that. You know, I'm excited about that. So let's see here. Justin Crow says, will Astral Chain have 2-player couch co-op? Yes, it will have 2-player couch co-op. Yeah, that's what the combat looked like to me during the direct, hinted at the revealing more. But yes, it will. It will have 2-player couch co-op. That is confirmed on Nintendo's the official game page. So yeah, they just haven't detailed it at all. Let's see here. The Nintendo Treehouse is going to be hyped this year. Yes, Artist Secured, it is. Let's see. L Jinx says Nintendo is winning E3 by default this year. Sony is going to be a no-show. So is EA and others. It's going to be their show this year. Well, we'll see what Microsoft has to offer. They might have new hardware to reveal. We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. And Arcadia says, did you notice the onslaught of Astral Chain stuff on Twitter? The day that DMC 5 dropped. LOL, I'm super excited for Astral Chain. Day 1, purchase easy. Well, yeah, I did see that. I don't know if that was just... I mean, some people tried to say, like, my boy GK was like, yo, Nintendo, you're not slick. I see what you're trying to do. And, you know, like, I get it. Some people thinking that, but I think Nintendo was just trying to market their game. I think they're just trying to market the game. Like I said, they really want to push, you know, Astral Chain. But yeah, it did seem kind of like, okay, the day that DMC drops, Nintendo's dropping this stuff about, like, you know, this action game. And Astral Chain looks like, gameplay-wise, it looks like it's gonna kind of trounce DMC. I mean, the more that I play DMC, the more that I realize that this game, DMC, it's a great game, but it's really kind of built for the Western audience and more casual experience, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's casual modes in Bayonetta, but there's just it's just the dodging mechanics along with some of the other things in the game. It's fine. It's cool. It's not a bad game, and I like it. I think it's a great game. But it doesn't really advance anything forward when it comes to the action genre. It's just a good action game. That's really what it comes down to. It doesn't push any boundaries when it comes to combat, in my opinion. It's just flat. It's just a good action game, but there's some things about it. But I'm still enjoying it. I'm still playing through. I'm about halfway. Going through some V stuff, getting ready to fight it up with Dante. So yeah, it's definitely not bad. It's definitely a good game, but there's just some things about it. But either way, I'm looking forward to Astral Chain. Astral Chain looks like a true, like, yo, this actually looks like a real, like, innovation within the action genre with that Legion that you can fight with, how you guys fight in tune and you're throwing them up into the air and you're doing combo attacks. Also co-op mixed in there. That'd be like one of the, I mean, if it's local co-op with the single player, like with the main campaign, that'll be something that we haven't really done before in an action game like that. Like, you can play Bayonetta co-op, but it's like an online, it's like a Bloody Palace online with Bayonetta, which was actually innovative at its time. You don't really play action games like that online co-op, you know? So yeah, DMC 5 is good, but it's still dated in many ways. Yeah, it's very, I mean, like, you know, no dodge offset. Like, I thought they would really steal dodge offset, and they didn't, and that just kind of pisses me off. Like, that they didn't steal the dodge offset mechanic from Bayonetta is just, that's irresponsible. That's just a little irresponsible in my opinion. But hey, I know what they're trying to do with DMC. They were trying to appeal to the Western audience. They're trying to appeal to the easy to play, hard to master crowd. So I get it. I get some of the design choices with the game. I get it. Yo, what's up, Kofi K? Good to see you here, my man. Just streaming a little bit. Just streaming a bit. Old man, he said too Americanized. Yeah, a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine. I can see. I mean, I can see why. I can see why. I can see why they went the route that they went. It makes sense. It makes sense. So yeah. Just hope handheld will be great for Astral Chain, which is which a must. Okay, yeah, Atomics, we can talk about that. I don't think it'll be too bad for handheld with Astral Chain. I think they'll be okay. Astral Chain doesn't seem like the type of game like when you fight that there's going to be like a huge type of worlds being rendered at the same time or whatever the case is. And I think that they're going to optimize things and get things ready to go handheld play as well. So I don't think there's going to be any problem with that. Hopefully. Princess Zelda says, who knows what Nintendo has in store for us, but as always, stay humble to your expectations. I always say, yeah, exactly, Princess Zelda. That's a good thing to, to do. Let's see here. Astral Chain looks all right, but but it can't step up to the action of Untitled Goose Game. Absolutely, Freaky Deaky. I mean, I have to agree. Untitled Goose Game is going to be really good. J2 Blue says, can you explain dodge offsetting again? I tried it in Bayo 1, but I'm not sure how to do it. Yeah, no problem. Dodge offsetting. So let's say you have a combo that's Y, Y, X, okay? So in Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2, you have this thing called dodge offsetting. And, people are attacking you at all times. Sometimes there's not hit stun. So if you press Y, Y, and on the second press of the Y, if you keep it held down and hit the dodge button, it'll remember your last combo. So you can Y and then dodge, hold down that button, and then do witch time or dodge the attack, and then finish the rest of your combo with the X. Finish the rest of it by letting go of the Y, then pressing that next button. As long as you have it held down, then you switch over. That's what a dodge offset is called. You also get more points, and it can increase your rank. Your point total after each verse in Bayonetta. That's what dodge offsetting is. What it creates is it creates you being able to finish combos, one, but it also creates more of an advanced system to where you don't have to repeatedly restart combos when you're getting attacked, when somebody doesn't have hit stun, or when somebody just attacks. You guys ever played an action game where you're hitting an enemy and sometimes he's just like, well, screw it, I'm not gonna get stunned by that hit, and he just hits right through you. Bayonetta has this system that if you can anticipate that, then you can, well, witch time isn't activated on some of the harder difficulties, but you can still dodge offset and then finish your combo or finish your wicked weave. That's pretty much what dodge offsetting does. And I just did a basic example, but you can string that into multiple different combos, heavy combos. You can string that into air combos. You can dodge offset from pretty much any point when you're in the air or when you're on the ground as well. It's a very intuitive and unique system that pretty much no other game has. I can't think of another action game that does it. And Devil May Cry does not do that. I mean, and that's been around for a decade now, since the Japanese release of Bayonetta, and they decided not to implement that. And that's just, you're constantly restarting combos in Devil May Cry. Restarting, because there's no dodge offset. And the dodging is also trash in the game. So, like, the way that you dodge in the game is absolute garbage. You have to lock on. I don't know. Omnidirectional dodging has been a thing since, like, the freaking, I don't know, the N64 or like the PS2. You can't just move in a direction and dodge in that direction. Omnidirectional dodging should not be something that is new. Devil May Cry does not have omnidirectional dodging. It has dodging in this way or this way. And whatever way, it's either up or down or left or right, whatever way Dante, Nero, or V is facing. It has the most ridiculous, some of the most ridiculous design choices that I've seen in a high-end action game. Omnidirectional dodging should not be a thing that's not in the game. I don't know why it's not in the game, but it's not. God of War has it, I think. Yeah, God of War has it. Various other action games have omnidirectional dodging. I don't know what they're thinking. And what I mean by that is that you just press a direction and the dodge button. So let's just say B is the dodge button. You press down and B, you dodge that way. You press diagonal and B, you dodge in that direction. You press side and B, you dodge in that direction. Devil May Cry tells you, hold down this button, press the A button, and press left or right, depending on which way Nero's facing or Dante's facing. It might be up or down if they're facing this way, so you might have to press up or down to dodge left or right, or you might have to press right or left. Just make sure you look at him and you know which way he's facing, and then press these three buttons, lock on, and do this with this jank lock-on system. It just makes playing the game so silly. I don't understand these design choices. I keep on complaining. I keep on whining about this. I need to stop. I need to really. I've been whining this whole time about this, but it's because I'm getting further in and the enemies are getting tougher, and I'm getting hit and things are happening because the stupid system that Devil May Cry that DMC5 implements. I don't get it. Anyway, Michael Bryce says the depth of combat in Bayonetta was amazing. Getting platinum trophies on those levels was one of the most gratifying achievements I've ever had in an action game. Yes, getting a platinum or a pure platinum is very, 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 very fun. Very fun. Bayonetta, I don't think is as fun when there's no witch time, though. Like, I don't like the fact that the harder difficulties remove that, because I feel that you're removing one of the really cool aspects of the game. You should just buff up the enemies, or you should just do different things, but I don't think witch time should ever be completely removed. Maybe you decrease the amount of time that she's in witch time, but I don't like the difficulties where they remove witch time. I think that's dumb. I do think that's the one thing that I don't like about Bayonetta, is like when they say, oh, well, it's harder because there's no witch time, but that's the whole fun. That's like removing bullet time from the freaking Matrix, or removing bullet time from Max Payne. Like, no, like that's the really cool thing about the game. Don't remove it just because it's a harder difficulty. So that's the one thing that I really dislike about the Bayonetta, the harder difficulties, is I don't think the game is as fun. I don't think the game is as fun on the harder difficulties. Not because it's harder, but only because they remove witch time, you know? So yeah. J2 Blue says, Places, thanks for explaining. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get used to it, but in the original Bayonetta, there's a combo. Like, just try it with this combo. Try it with this. Where there's like, what is it? It's like your hand attack. So just press like, I think it's like Y, 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 B, right? Just try that. And then on the third Y, hold down the Y button or whatever. And then dodge, and then press the B button, and you'll finish your Wicked Weave. That's how you know you've done a dodge offset, right? Otherwise, you would have just restarted, like, you know, your normal attack. Let's see here. Ayaz Diaz says, do you think we're going to get an American special edition for Astral Chain? I really want one. Yeah, good question. Okay, so Astral Chain is getting a special edition in Japan. It's getting a special edition in Japan, but we don't have any word on a special edition here in the West yet. But there is a Japanese one, which you might be able to import, which is probably going to have English voices on there because all of Platinum Games titles do. So if you want to import, you might be able to do that. But there's no word on an English version yet. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe E3 surprise. Maybe there's a direct, focus gameplay video where they show it off. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Good question, though. Let's see here. Kibachi says, spot on, OG. I totally agree with you on DMC5 as well. Yeah, I mean, great game, great I think a lot of people are swept up in the graphics. I think the graphics are just really good, so people are swept up in it and like not noticing some of the other things. So yeah. Let me see if I missed any comments. Let's see here. Mark L. Hawthorne says DMC5 wasn't as good as Bayonetta because Hideki Kamiya didn't work on it. Well, yeah, DMC5 isn't as good as Bayonetta. It's just, and I'm not just saying that just because Nintendo or anything, because remember, the original Bayonetta didn't come out on a Nintendo platform. It came out on the Xbox 360. And I still feel that original Xbox 360 version, despite some of its slowdown and things like that, I'd still rather play that than... I still think that game is better than DMC5, to be honest. But it is, like I said, it is what it is. But I've played Bayonetta on every system. I've played and beat it on literally everything. I've played and beat it on the PS3. That version's trash. That version's absolutely trash. I've played and beat it on the Xbox 360. I've played and beat it on the PC. I've played and beat it on pretty much everything. So, on the Wii U, Switch, I mean, I've played it a million times. So, there you go. E. Diddy says, hey, OJ, I haven't been on in like 7 months. Bro, like, where have you been, E. Diddy? Like, where have you been? Why are you not coming on to the streams? What's going on here, man? Let's see here. Shadow King 1982 says, player says Astral Chain is a day one purchase for me, especially as an anime fan. I've seen many anime in that type of I think you meant setting. Yeah, absolutely, man. The graphics are phenomenal. You talk about Devil May Cry, yes, the graphics are phenomenal. On the Xbox One X, it looks absolutely amazing on the Xbox One X. And shout outs to the 140 people watching. Do appreciate it. What do I think about Dust Diver? Dust Diver looks cool. I've actually covered it quite a number of times. But we'll have to wait and see how the final game turns out, though. All right, so let's see here. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. For those new, so I think somebody just said, I think E. Diddy just said, first time that you've been on in months. Well, feel free to drop a follow on my Twitter page, guys. Trying to get to 8,000. Trying to get to 8,000 sometime soon. So make sure you guys follow me so you get notifications too. Are you not getting notifications, E. Diddy? What's going on here, man? Let's see here. I got laid off and had to find new work. I'm in a good place now. Okay, cool. Well, hey, E. Diddy, I'm happy, man. I'm happy for you. Hey, look, man. I know I've been in that boat, okay, where you don't have work and you're stressing. You're like, man, what am I going to do? Got bills to pay, whatever the case is. I've been in your same position. So I'm happy that you're in a good mental place. I'm guessing right now that you have a secure job and that you can just get back to everything being normal. So I'm happy for you, man. Welcome back to the stream. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's continue on here. We still talk about AC. Yeah, we're talking a little bit about Astral Chain. We are going to move into the next topic here, though, guys. We're done with Astral Chain. We're talking about Borderlands. So, Borderlands, it looks like there's going to be some big Borderlands news next week. And a lot of people are speculating that Borderlands 2 could be coming over to Nintendo Switch based off of some images that the official Gearbox Twitter page showed off. They said, oh, we got like a mystery game, you know, for PAX East. And that mystery game was Borderlands 2. If you watch my PE news video, or my news video that I did earlier in the day, you guys saw, or at 12 a.m. actually. So if you're in the Viking Nation, it was in the morning, or if you're in Europe, it was in the morning. But it was early at 12 a.m., which is like a small news video. I'm going to start doing that though, guys. Before I go to sleep, there's always like a news article that comes out. I'm just going to go ahead and make a little video for you guys before I go to sleep and put it up at 12. So yeah, but yeah, the mystery game is Borderlands 2. So everyone's saying, well, wait a minute, we've already gotten Borderlands 2 on all the current gen and last gen systems, in addition to the freaking PlayStation Vita, and Borderlands 2 is already on the Nvidia Shield, right? So that is an easy port. That's an easy port. That's like a couple of these, you know what I'm saying? A couple of these, a couple typing, a couple bit of HD, some motion aiming stuff, and you're good. Borderlands 2 should be on the Switch, but we'll see. We'll see. We talked to my man Jordan Fringe on the podcast last night. He was saying, hey man, he thinks it's gonna happen. So what are those called? They're just called a little bit of easy. That's called when something's easy. You just do a little bit of this. You know what I'm saying? This is called a little bit of. I don't know what it's exactly called. Justin, can you name it, my man? The Fringe? Oh, wait, what part of the dance part is coding? That's what I'm saying, dude. It's just that's how easy it is. You do a little bit of this and you just get it done. Y'all stop. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I've heard. I'm just telling you what I heard. A little bit of the spaghetti. Oh my gosh, a little bit of the spaghetti. I didn't watch Arlo's video, so I don't know what he had to say. Let's see here. Shadow King has one more thing on Astral Chain though. He says, I can't wait to see the upgrade system in Astral Chain because I have a feeling you'll be able to upgrade your. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. This is definitely gonna happen. No, there's no. I've never played a Platinum Games action title like a Bayonet like that doesn't have upgrades. They all have upgrades. Like, even, like, Beautiful Joe had, like, I mean, if you want to go back, like, Hideki Kamiya's and something, like, even Beautiful Joe had upgrades. But, I mean, the guy who's doing this, the director, he did Nier. Nier, it has hella upgrades, so yeah. What's up, OJ? At work, eating McDonald's, watching your stream. Yo, shout out to Rash. How you doing today? Hopefully you're enjoying your McDonald's, my man. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Let's see here. Corpora says, do you think Nintendo will have some crazy announcements at this E3? Yeah, they will, but let's wait on that, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to some more. Do you guys have anything else on Borderlands? If not, we can move on to random questions. Or how about this? You guys want to talk about Borderlands? Cool. You guys have random questions? Cool. Go ahead and put them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer questions and all that stuff. So let me know. Also, shout out to Jeffrey Yee with the subscription too. So thank you. My phone's popping off. Let's see here. All right, so you guys let me know. What's up, guys? How's everybody? What's the random questions you guys got for me? I'll answer questions for about another. It's only 12. Yo, this is what happens when you stream early. I'll answer questions for like another at least 20 to 30 minutes. If we get some good ones, maybe if we get some other things, maybe I'll answer a little bit more. So yeah, let's keep it going. I missed the McRib. There's the McRibs. I think in my area they have some McRibs. Let's see here. Plus, I saw some parts of Video Girl AI, and I was impressed at Katsuda's work, especially Astral Chain. Yo, okay, cool. Let's see here. Dragon Chi 26 says, I freaking love Borderlands 2 on the Switch. I freaking love Borderlands. Borderlands 2 on the Switch would be amazing day one purchase. I'm also so ready for Borderlands 3. Yeah, me too, man. I'm thinking about playing Borderlands the pre-sequel on the stream, just because it might be kind of fun just to play through that game. Game's kind of trash, but it'd be fun to play it. I'm eating a Mac. Okay, Big Mac. Those are tasty, man. I like Big Macs, but I don't eat them. Too many calories for me. But yeah, I knew what you meant by when you said Mac. I mean Big Mac. Let's see. Guys, tag me at Player Essence or hashtag Player Essence if you want me to see your question. The Informed Gamer says, which third-party games would you want the most on Switch? Mine are Persona 5 and the Trails of Cold Steel series. Yeah, I think for me, Persona 5, and I mean that's pretty much. I mean, in terms of what I would like, Persona 5. Persona 5 would be great. I mean, yeah, Persona 5 would be dope. So yeah. Let's see. Did you used to play Yu-Gi-Oh at all? No, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh fan at all, to be honest. Let's see here. Do you like jalapenos, habaneros, or Tabasco? I'm from Louisiana. Yeah, the other day I actually had a jalapeno rattlesnake steak burrito from Taco Bell, the new rattlesnake burrito, and that has jalapenos in it, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good, I have to admit. It was. I do like that type of stuff. It's not bad. I don't like use it regularly, but when it's in there, I don't mind trying out some, like, some spicy stuff. Jalapenos and stuff. Let's see here. Kimpachi says, I'm not much into Borderlands. What do you think about the Google gaming system rumors? Is there space for a fourth manufacturer? I don't think it'd be a traditional. We talked about this on the PE podcast, Kimpachi. So I'll go in and kind of reiterate my thoughts. I don't think it's going to be a traditional console. I think it's going to be like a weird, inclusive streaming type of thing to where you can use your Joy-Cons and your Switch Pro controller and you can do other things like that. Like, I don't think it's going to be like as what people are. It's not going to be like a traditional set-top box. So I think there's room for some type of different streaming slash, streaming box slash type of thing. There's room for that, yeah. No, I did not pre-order Bloodstained Curse of the Moon from Limited Run Games. No, I did not. I've got my Dusk Elysian Tale, so I'm good with that. But I mean, I might. So yeah, Taco Bell is the best in California. You know what? I haven't had Taco Bell in any other state outside of California, so I wouldn't know. Google console sign in with Google Plus. Google Plus is pretty much dead. Google Plus is pretty much dead at this point. So yeah, OJ's food reviews. No food reviews for me. No food reviews for me. But yeah, I don't mind if you guys mention something. I don't mind answering a question or two about food. Food's good, but then again, I'm on a diet, so yeah. I can confirm Taco Bell is great here in Tennessee. Okay, shout outs to Tennessee. I used to be a big Tennessee. I've always been a 49ers fan, but I used to be a big Tennessee Titans fan back in the early 2000s. I just loved Eddie George. We're talking American football here, guys. I loved Eddie George. I loved Steve Air McNair. Rest in peace, Steve McNair. I just love Kevin Dyson. I just love the Tennessee. I think I like the colors. The powder blue with the dark blue and the white. Their uniforms were just cool looking. So I just started to like them and started to use them on NFL 2K. You guys remember NFL 2K? I used to use the Titans a lot because the 49ers were always trash. The 49ers were kind of, well, no, not really. Not in the early. I mean, they had Terrell Owens. They had Jeff Garcia and stuff. But so they were okay. But I always use the Titans in NFL 2K1 and 2K2. So yeah, whenever somebody says, oh, they're from Tennessee, it just reminds me of the Titans. It just reminds me of the Titans and like their cool uniforms and how I used to like them so much. Eddie George and like Air McNair back in the day. OJ's football reviews. When are you gonna live stream playing Smash? Yeah, Smash is gonna be tomorrow. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do PE Live mixed in with Super Smash Brothers tomorrow morning. So hopefully you guys can come out for the show. Let's see here. Brian, is it Smirl? Says, Playersons, what game do you think you're most looking forward to for the Switch this year? Rumors included such as Persona 5. Game that I'm looking forward to the most this year? Fire Emblem Three Houses. And then also Astral Chain. Looking forward to those games. Pokemon, looking forward to that. Marco Health says, Playersons, want to know what would really help Dragon Quest sell in the West? Erdrick and Smash Ultimate. Yeah, that would really help. That would help. Everyone was a fan of the Titans when McNair was playing. Yeah, because he was exciting, dude. That year that he won the MVP that he won the co-MVP with Peyton Manning. I think it was 2013, 2012. Like when they got to was that the Super Bowl year? No, that was not the Super Bowl year. 99 2000 was the Super Bowl year. That year that he won the MVP, that was one of the most exciting years that I've ever seen from a quarterback. Like, yo, McNair was running, he was throwing. It was just, man, it was great, man. I'm sad that Steve McNair is not around anymore. I don't know. It's unfortunate. But what happens, man. That crazy girl, dude. A crazy girl with McNair, man. Anyway, Matthew Jenkins says NFL 2K5 is still the best. Yeah, a lot of people still feel that NFL 2K5 is the best NFL game ever made. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. Uncooked Tree says, Parsons, you gotta relax. You gotta relax. Fighting for the cosmos. You gotta relax. Okay, I don't know what meme that's from or whatever that is, but don't tag me with weird memes. I don't know what you're talking about, dude, or at least explain it. Kipachi says, players, since imagine it, it is a console for debating purposes. Do you think, or you think 4 manufacturers can do enough business at the same time, or one of them would sink? I think 4 might be a little too much, but we'll have to wait and see. Kapora says, do you think they'll keep updating Smash with cool content to keep it fresh? Absolutely. They've already actually said that they would. They do that pretty much all the time with like Spirits. Dragon She says, since Jonathan Spawnwave seems to be leaning towards the idea that the Google device will be more than just streaming, simply due to how much emphasis they're putting towards the reveal. Well, yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be digital downloading too. So you're gonna be able to digital download. I mean, there might be physical stuff. I mean, but I think there's definitely gonna be a huge emphasis on streaming and a huge emphasis on, you know, digital and cross type of play type stuff, and I think there's going to be a huge emphasis on that. I mean, it's going to get the hardcore games. I think they're going to get the core games. Crystal Dynamics is going to be there, so Square Enix. Amy Hennig is going to be there. They just hired, or Jade Raymond. I think she used to work at Ubisoft. She did like the original Assassin's Creed. You know, like she was at EA for a bit. She just got hired as a VP for gaming. I mean, they're going hardcore in gaming, so don't get me wrong. This isn't going to be some type of Ouya, you know, or some type of Fire Stick. It's going to be above that, but we're going to have to wait and see what it actually is, you know. 2003, yeah, 2003 is when he got co-MVP. Yeah, 2003. Let's see here. Is your name OJ Francis or Francis? Francis? Oh, my name is Francis, but people call me OJ. People call me OJ. Let's see here. Justin Coral says, where the heck is Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE port? I don't know, man. We play the Wii U. Do you think Sekiro could possibly come to the Switch? Anything could possibly come, but I don't know if it will. But I don't really care about that game, to be honest. Let's see here. What time will we play Smash Brothers tomorrow? Probably morning. I'd probably say like maybe like 11-ish or so tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, 11, 12. Sekiro looks good. The problem that I have, there's only one sword. There's no upgrades. Nah, man, I'm good. You know, I'm not. That's stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit there and waste my time playing that. I'll watch other people play it though. It looks good from a graphic standpoint and from a gameplay standpoint. It looks solid for the people who want to play that. And I'm gonna watch on Twitch. Like I watch a lot of games that I don't play personally on Twitch, and I don't have a problem with it from that standpoint, from watching, because games is entertainment to me. I don't need cable because I can go on my Xbox One S in my bedroom. I can sit back and I can watch people play whatever game that's cool. Like why do I need to watch like cable TV when I can sit back and watch everything that I need to watch on YouTube or on Twitch? So for me, games is entertainment. It's just as big as playing as it is watching, in my opinion, because I watch a lot of games like before I go to sleep and stuff, or at times when I'm, you know, downtime in between editing videos, or while my video's processing or rendering. You know, I'll watch some Twitch. So yeah. He said no upgrades. That's weird for a modern game. Yeah, no upgrades. No upgrades. One sword. From what I understand, I might be wrong on that though. But from what I understand, I think that's what John said. I forgot who said that. But yeah, there's no upgrades and one sword apparently. I'm good. There's no stamina meter either. That's good. I hate stamina meters. Excuse me. How well do you think the port for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on the Switch? How well do you think the ports of Marvel? What port are you talking about? What do you mean the port? What's it being ported from? Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3? That's not a port. It's a brand new game on the Switch. But what's it? It's an exclusive for the Switch. It's not a port of anything. What are you talking about? And I don't get it. There is no port. Let's see here. Any other questions, guys? Hunter N64 says, you are correct. So, yeah. Correct about what? Tenchiho says, Peeps just finished work. What did I miss? You kind of missed everything. We talked about Astral Chain. We talked about Dragon Quest XI-S. So, this will be up for, I will have early access on this VOD for Patreons and also YouTube members if you want to watch the replay. I mean, the graphics, my bad. Like, how is it going to run? The graphics? I mean, but I don't get how that has to do with the port. I mean, the graphics are going to be fine. I mean, it's going to run fine. The graphics are going to be fine. The game's going to run fine. It needs to be probably 60 frames per second. If you ever played the previous Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, graphics were never a huge deal. I don't think it's going to be the best looking game out there, but it's going to be functional. It's going to have co-op, 4-player co-op, local multiplayer on one console, 4 people. It's also going to have multiple console co-op, and it's going to have online multiplayer as well. It's going to look good. It's going to run good. It's going to be fine. I don't see why there's any need to worry about it, or it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I don't have any reservations about how it's going to be. I don't know what guys. I don't know what the hell the do I look like Digital Foundry? I have no idea what the hell the resolution's gonna be at. Wait till the game comes out. I don't care what the resolution's at. I just want to play the game and have fun. Let's see here. Is it Narag D says players hear about the Mutant Year Zero maybe coming to the Switch? Yeah, I did hear about that. I still haven't. I got a review code for that game and I still haven't played it. Michael Bryan says, "Parsons, do you think that we'll get Bayonetta 3 news at E3? I don't think so. I don't think we'll see any Bayonetta news at E3. No. Nintendo doesn't doctor trailers for false advertising. Yeah, I mean, if something's a cutscene, you know, pretty much it's a cutscene. If something is a gameplay, then you know it's gameplay for the most part. So yeah." I'll catch the rerun on this. Yeah, the rerun, because we did go over quite a number of things, because you missed about maybe an hour. So make sure you skip the first 10 minutes, though. That's just music. Unless you want to listen to the music and see this beautiful, Sheik and Zelda, or not Zelda, beautiful Sheik, well, it is Princess Zelda, and Palutena render. Unless you want to watch that for 10 minutes, you can do that. But otherwise, just skip 10 minutes once the rerun goes up. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think Sam Yargo, absolutely. I believe that Marvel Ultimate Alliance will look better than what we saw, because they're not done with the game. You're most hyped for Dragon Quest 11. Luke Chambers is the most hyped for Dragon Quest 11. Yeah, man, it's looking good. Yo, what's up, Velvety? Shout out to Renangon user Velvety in the chat. What's up? How you doing today? Markel says, which would you prefer? A port of Dead or Alive 6? Not that. A port of Dead or Alive 5 with all the DLC and costumes included. I don't care about either one of them. Matt Garcia with the subscription. Thank you so much, Matt Garcia. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. I appreciate any subscriptions that we do get, because I think YouTube is like purging, doing a little bit of like mini purges throughout each day of like weirdo spam accounts and all that stuff like that. So channel's been getting kind of hit hard recently with just bunk notifications, trash notifications, unsubs, or whatever the case is. So shout outs to anybody who does subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you're watching this, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you're gonna love the content, live streams daily, all sorts of stuff. So definitely hit that subscribe button, and I'll give you a shout out as well. All right, take it easy, Jetty. I didn't even know you were here, Jetty. Shout outs to Elite Ninja Jetty. Yo, what's lurking, my guy? Yo, what's up? Christian Kunani is here. What's up, man? Yes, tonight's stream is going to be very fun. Yeah, let's just let you guys know, Christian, Elite Ninja Christian has sponsored a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild stream tonight. So your boy is going to be streaming some Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Part 4 coming up. So that's going to be a lot of fun tonight. So make sure you can make it out. It's going to be late tonight. So maybe European cats, you guys might be asleep. But if you're here on the West Coast, or if you're on the East Coast, it will be probably like around 11 p.m. ET. Excuse me, 11 p.m. ET, maybe. I don't know. We'll wait on the time. But yeah, it's coming. Follow me on Twitter. You'll know when we're going. Let's see. DOA 6 already has a free version on PC that and it just came out now. I don't care about Dead or Alive, guys. I'll be honest. I don't care at all. Like, I really don't care at all about Dead or Alive. There's no need for me to play Dead or Alive. I mean, there's really no need for me to play any other fighting game. I mean, like, I'd rather just watch fighting games. I mean, to be honest, Smash Brothers is the fighting game that I want to get good at, that I want to get really good at, that I want to play. Like, I've been getting a bunch of like my characters to Elite Smash, although I got kind of bopped today with, who was it, Dark Samus? I got before I started this stream, I got Donkey Kong, I got Samus, and I got Dark Samus all to Elite Smash before I started this stream. But then I played Yoshi, and then I got bopped a couple times, and my Yoshi is not in Elite Smash. I tried to get Yoshi to Elite Smash. So I just kind of want to get good at Smash Brothers. I don't really care about playing any other fighting game. But I mean, you know, Dead or Alive, I mean, if it comes over, cool. If it doesn't, I just don't care. It's hard. I don't want to lie to you and act like, oh yeah, I'd love for this to come over, and then when it comes out, And like, oh, OG, you gonna get the game? Yo, TCRX Gaming, what's good, man? Good to see you here. You gotta go. Take it easy, man. Let's see here. Dragon Cheese says questions for the Link's Awakening remake. Do you think we know, or do you think how we saw it is how it's going to look when it's released, or will there be some additional polished aesthetics? There'll be some additional polish, but it's not going to look far off from what we've seen. The game, I think the game is pretty much done. Let's see here. How optimistic are you for the new Battletoads title for the Xbox? It's hard to be optimistic when we've seen nothing. They announced it, what, a couple years ago now? More than a year ago? And we've seen nothing. So I guess I can be optimistic about it. But, I mean, we haven't had a new Battletoads game in a long time. And we have no idea what direction this game is going to take. So, I want to be optimistic, but there's nothing for me to go off of. Can I get a screenshot? Can I get a short gameplay video? Can I get anything? I mean, I'm down. I'm buying it day one. As soon as it comes out, I'm buying. I love Battletoads, dude. Like, I actually do have Killer Instinct, but I mean, I almost kind of got hardcore into Killer Instinct after the Battletoads came to that game. So, you know, we'll see. Marco Arthur says, "Players, a DOA 6 not even being considered for Evo must say a lot." Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's unfortunate. I think DOA might. I think they might be done. I don't think the game did very well at all, but they have their DLC plans to try to. I think DOA might be. This might be the death of DOA. We might not see it for. They need to. I don't know what they need to do. I think there's just too many. I think there's just way too many fighting games. I think Smash Ultimate, Dragon Ball Fighters. I think those two games, and like even like Tekken to a degree. I think those Tekken, Dragon Ball Fighters, and Smash Brothers just kind of killed, and also Blaze Blue and all the other games that we're getting kind of killed DOA. There's just no room for this many high quality fighting games. There's just too many. People aren't gonna buy something, and DOA is just it took forever to come out. I mean, look how many years we're into the cycle now. Oh, DOA 6, it's like it took so many years. They have really weird DLC practices, like really weird season pass and DLC practices. We'll see. But yeah, Mortal Kombat. Well, Mortal Kombat's different. Mortal Kombat, that's like a super legacy title, so Mortal Kombat's gonna do really well. Mortal Kombat is one of the fighting games that does extremely well. Like Injustice, like anything that NetherRealm does, those games do well. So that's different. That game's gonna do well because it's Mortal Kombat, you know. But yeah, people are looking forward to Mortal Kombat. People aren't gonna sit there and buy DOA. Mortal Kombat's coming out, you know. Like there's Smash Brothers to play. There's Mortal Kombat that's coming out very soon here. There's Blaze Blue. There's still Guilty Gear people are playing. There's so many fighting games, man. So yeah. Yeah, $92 season pass, that doesn't help either. Like I said, the DLC practices, that doesn't help. So yeah. Let's see here. There are too many fighters for them to all have huge success. There are too many first-person heck, man, I agree with you there too. There are too many first-person shooters as well. You know, but first-person shooters are more popular and easier to play. So there's a bigger market sales-wise for first-person shooters because first-person shooters are just easy to play and there's just a bigger market. It's just a more popular genre. Fighting games aren't as popular as shooters. So, you know, it's not like I'm personally saying, oh, well, there's too many fighters, don't make any more. I'm simply talking about from a business perspective. I don't care. If any developer wants to make a fighting game, go make a fighting game. If you want to make a shooting game, go make a shooting game. I'm not here to stop you or get mad. I'm just saying, like, I'm just telling you the economics of it at all, my man. How about that Power Rangers fighting game? It's Power Rangers though, so I'm gonna play it just because it's Power Rangers, because it might be a good I've been waiting for a good Power Rangers game since I was a kid. So I think the last good Power Rangers game that I played was like the Super Nintendo game, where it had them all on the cover. It was like a beat 'em up. It was like an old school like Final Fight. That game was dope, dude. I used to play that game all the time with my friend Bobby back in the day. So yeah, Smash is all I need. Smash is pretty much all I need for fighting games. I don't really need to learn, because like there's already so much crap to learn in Smash. People think that it's simple, but it's not. Playing Smash Brothers, spacing, making sure that you like weave your attacks in and out, like making sure that, you know, like getting used to the new mechanics of the game, grabs not being as good, just like all sorts of stuff, you know, edge guarding, just learning how to edge guard in Smash Ultimate is, you can spend hours upon hours upon hours training how to edge guard in this game and still not edge guard people properly. I mean, like, I've been doing a lot of that lately, is like learning how to edge guard properly, like taking more chances, not just letting people get back on stage. Like, no, screw that. You don't get any free, unless they're like at pretty much no percent. But I mean, if they're anywhere near kill percent, because in Smash Ultimate you can kill early, like, I'm going off stage, like learning how to get back, learning how to not panic, you know, learning how to correctly positional air dodge. I mean, there's so many things to learn in Smash. Like, I don't have time to be sitting there playing all these different fighting games, like, and all that. Why isn't Dead or Alive or Tekken 7 not on the Switch? Because those games started development well before Switch was even a thing. So the developers were trying to make sure that they get those versions out and get them on there. Switch came out in 2017. Those games were in development before 2017, especially with Tekken. So you can't just expect them to be on Switch out of nowhere. And also sometimes developers don't feel like spending the money. If they don't feel there's really a market, everything doesn't have to be on Switch. So if it's not on there, just think of, I mean, whenever something doesn't come to Switch, you don't even have to ask the question. Just think about it. Think about it, and you can pretty much find the answer yourself, you know? Let's see here. Thanos says, have you ever played the Dissidia series? Yeah, I have the Dissidia series. What about it? Dr. Ito's Hammer says, persons, we need a league for people who suck at Smash. We need a league for people who suck. What do you mean by a league for people who suck at Smash? You want to watch a bunch of trash people play Smash against each other? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you want? What do you mean by that? Can you explain a little bit more? It sounds interesting though. James Clarkson says, what's your favorite 3D Mario? My favorite 3D Mario, Super Mario Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Yes, I know the DLC, Markel. The DLC practices in Dead or Alive are trash. I'm very well aware of it. It's very trash practices, over $1,000. I know. Trust me, I know. So yeah. Let's see here. Brian Sirley says, has Tekken ever been on Nintendo console? Yes, it has. There's been multiple Tekkens on Nintendo systems. There's a Tekken game on the Nintendo 3DS, which is very impressive, by the way. There's like over 40 characters, and the game looks great and plays great. 60 frames per second on the 3DS. So there's that Tekken game. Then there's also Tekken Tag Tournament 2 on the Wii U as well. That also plays really great. I think the online for that game is still on. If you want to play Tekken on the Wii U, you can still do it. There's a bunch of Nintendo content in there with like outfits and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty solid port of Tekken Tag Tournament 2 on the Wii U. So yeah, there's been 2, and I think there might even be more, but those are the 2 that come off the top of my head for Tekken games for Nintendo platforms. Yeah, Tekken Advance. Yeah, you go. Tekken game for the GBA as well. Portable Tekken. Yeah, but the best portable Tekken is definitely Tekken on the 3DS. That is a very impressive looking. Actually, let's check it out, guys, because it's so impressive. And I actually purchased that game just because I was so impressed by how it looked. I have it. Tekken 3DS. I want to show you guys how impressive it is. I mean, look at that. Dude, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Look at that. That's so solid. Looks great. I have the game, like I said. I played it for a bit. Looks great. Music is kind of trash, though. Yeah. DOA on the 3DS was good, too. So, yeah. That's Tekken on the Nintendo 3DS, so. I think DOA actually looks a little bit better on the 3DS than Tekken. But they both look good. You seriously don't like DDD in Ultimate? I'm fighting him in Elite. Dude, just rush him. Hey, party man, who are you using? This is how you beat DDDs, dude. Just rush them. Do not let them Gordo spam you. That's the thing. Like that's the thing that you got to do with DDDs. Do not let them Gordo spam you and punish them on Gordo spam. No flat grass in sight. I don't know if there's any grass at all. Let's see here. J2 Blue says, I still kind of hope Bandai Namco just makes a Pokken 2. I think Pokken 2 will be revealed at E3 this year, or it's going to be revealed sometime this year for next year. I think Pokken 2 is a thing, and I think it's going to happen. I think they're going to do Pokken instead of Tekken. I think there's going to be a Pokken 2. I think there's going to be over 40 Pokemon. They're going to have new Pokemon from Pokemon Sword and Shield potentially in there. I think Pokken is a thing. I think it's definitely Pokken 2 is a thing because Pokken 1 sold very well. Wii U over 1 million units, Switch over 1 million units, and counting. Pokken still sells. So 2 million units total for that game, pretty much at full price. The game hasn't been heavily discounted that much or really at all. So they made tons of money on Pokken. I think Pokken 2 is coming. So yeah. Let's see here. I know I just beat him already. He's just annoying. Yeah, DDD can be very annoying. It depends on who you are. I mean, like, it depends on who you are. I mean, if I'm Wolf, I don't care about DDD because I can just spam laser. I can spam laser and I can reflect. Or if I'm Fox, I can just shoot lasers, reflect. So, T-Dude says, I agree with you. Bandai Namco and the Pokemon Company need to bring Pokken Tournament 2. I think it's happening. Yeah, all the KJ2399, all of the portable fighting games were really good on the 3DS. Looked really good. What was it? Street Fighter, DOA, Tekken, all of them look good. All of them were good on the 3DS. Let's see here. Justin Coral says, I'm super excited for Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet on the Switch. Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see on that one. My only thing is, how are you going to miss the opportunity to put BR mode in that game? GGO is literally anime, PUBG. Yeah, it is what it is. But it does have a bunch of other online modes. You know, I hear Tekken 6 on PSP was pretty good. Yes, it was. My friend Andre, he was a big Tekken fan. And in college, he used to, whenever we went to GameStop, he used to go play people that potentially have the PSP. Because at one point, there was like a renaissance for that game. When it first launched, like people played the hell out of it. And he would play people like at GameStop and we would wait for like midnight launches and things like that. No, not GameStop. What's the Hollywood videos? They used to have Game Crazy? Game Crazy. It was GameStop. It was Game Crazy. Game Crazy. We used to go to a Game Crazy in when we were in Fresno for school, when I was going to Fresno State, and he would play people on Tekken on the PSP there. That game's good too. I'll take Street Fighter 4 Deluxe for the Switch. Street Fighter 4 is so old at this point. I mean, I don't know if anybody cares, but yeah, you're right. I mean, it'd be dope if it came over. But I don't really care about. I mean, I'm not gonna go out there and rush out and go buy Street Fighter 4 on the. I mean, I already played it on the 360. It's a good game though. Michael O'Brien says, player says, do you think Switch will get another Mario Kart? And if so, what new things would you like to see added? I think they'll get a new Mario Kart. I don't know what they'll add though. Hopefully, like a single player, like a good single player mode. That's what I would like for that type of game. Let's see here. Let's see. I really hope that they port Storm 4 to the Switch. That's one of my favorite fighting games. If they port Storm 4, that's fine. But I'll be honest, man. If you want to get me on, I'm not gonna sit there and trash one of your favorite fighting games, Luke. But I'm gonna sit there and say Ultimate Ninja games suck. They're not very good. They have such trash fighting game mechanics. They're just flashy. It's all substance. It's all flash, barely any substance. I hate the battle mechanics in those games. Like, they're so stupid. Like, let me ask you a question, Luke. When have you ever seen in a Naruto game where they like jump and dash right into somebody to start a combo? Like, when has that ever been a thing? Like, I've seen it in Dragon Ball Z, like they dash into people, so it makes sense. But when have you ever seen Naruto, somebody jump and like just straight dash towards somebody and then they bounce and then like you do it? Like, what is that? Can anybody explain to me why that's a thing in Naruto? Those Naruto games, anytime somebody mentions the Storm games, it just triggers me. And I don't want to, like I said, I'm not trying to, because I've played, I guess I like them, but I only like them because, like, the cutscenes are freaking nuts. That's the only reason. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to stop right there, because if I keep going, you guys know, people who have been here, you guys know how I get when somebody mentions Naruto. It just grinds my gears with those games. Those games, we need Arc System Works. We need Arc System Works we need Arc System Works to make a Naruto game. That's what I want. How about this? Instead of porting Storm 4, how about Bandai Namco takes that money that they would make for a Storm 4 port and say, hey, Arc System Works, make a new 2D Naruto fighting game. Make a good 2D Naruto fighting game. Take that money, whatever money that the port was going to go to, put that into Naruto fighting. Naruto Fighters Z. Put that into, or Naruto Fighters. Naruto Shippuden. fighters, whatever you want to call it. Put it into that. Don't waste your money on Storm games, man. God, Storm games. Ugh. Triangle, triangle, X gives you a full Tecmo Bowl in the arcade style with former NFL players on the Switch needs to come back. I think, though, what's it called? You can play Tecmo Bowl on the Nintendo Online stuff if you want to play some Tecmo Bowl. Pokken, if they make a Pokken tag tournament, I would love Pokken tag tournament, which they already have. They have 3-on-3 Pokken, you know, so they already have that. Markel says, players says Pokken 2 needs to happen. There are so many more Pokemon that would be a perfect fit for the fighting game. I can't believe Greninja wasn't in it. I can believe Greninja wasn't in it because Greninja's in Super Smash Brothers. So, I mean, I can see them saying maybe they don't want to do Greninja. Maybe they want to do some other Pokemon instead because each Pokemon, it takes a certain amount of time and money. A lot of time and money modeling, rendering animation. So I can see them saying, let's try this Pokemon. Let's try this Pokemon because, you know, like Greninja's in Smash. So I can see them saying trying out some different type of like other types of Pokemon because Greninja's super popular. He's already in Smash. So I can see why. I can see why they decided let's do something. Let's do a different type. Let's do other types of Pokemon, you know. But yeah, Greninja's super popular, and it would have been nice to have Greninja in there, but it is what it is. You know what? I don't think Pokken 2 would be announced for Japanese arcades first. I don't think so. I think Pokken 2, with the way that the Switch is doing, and the way that now that they have the combat system down, I think that they would actually make it for they would make it for Switch first, and maybe it comes to arcades. But I don't think. I mean, you're just basically following what happened with the Wii U. But I don't think. Now that the Wii U was not at the time that they were developing this game, there was just so many different things that was going on. So I don't know if it would be arcades first. I think that they might do arcades and they'll do the Switch at the same time. I don't think it'd be I don't think that we could 100% say that that's going to happen. Justin says, OJ, you have the power to greenlight Pokken 2 or Naruto by Arxis, which whatever you choose dies. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Oh, if I can choose one, I would choose Naruto by Arxis because Pokken 2, like, I can still play Pokken 1. And that has full online, that has full everything. So I can still play Pokken 1. And that's just a spin-off. Pokken is just a spin-off from what the main course is. The main course is Pokemon on the Switch. So if Pokken disappears, I'll be like, oh, that sucks, but I still have Pokemon Sword and Shield. You know, I still have Pokemon that I can play. Naruto, there's still no good, like, modern Naruto games to play. There are still no good online, really good fighting game Naruto games that I can still play in the modern day. There are none. Shinobi Strikers is trash. Storm games are trash outside of the cutscenes and the graphics. You know, those are trash. The Clash of Ninja series is dead. So I would take Arxis Naruto any day over Pokken. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Hey, look, Luke. The Storm games are great to stream. You know why? Because they're flashy. They can be fun. I enjoy I enjoy looking at the Storm games. Don't get me wrong. I have them all. I've played them. I've beat them. They're good. They're good in everything but the actual combo system in the gameplay is good. The gameplay is easy to pick up and play, and it can be fun because you're doing all these cool things with Naruto characters and it looks cool. But just the gameplay, it just needs more depth. It's just kind of trashy. What makes Storm games great to me is the cutscenes. That's what makes Storm games like really cool to play or to watch. The cutscenes are absolutely phenomenal in the game. So I don't want to crap on the game because I'm the biggest Naruto. Look, I'm a big Naruto fan, obviously, right? So it's not like I'm sitting here trashing on the franchise itself, you know I like it. So I'm not, or I'm not trying to trash on what you like or what you want. I don't want you to think that I'm being tough on you, you know. But I'm tough on the games. I'm tough on the Storm games because they've been literally doing the same thing for more than a decade now, and it's ridiculous. And then when they try something different, I'm like, oh, let's make an always online Naruto fighting game. What the? Who thought it would be a good idea to make an always online Naruto fighting game? A Naruto weirdo shinobi strike. Anyway, let's see here. Dr. Ito's Hammer says, with Detective Pikachu coming out, I'm surprised we don't have more Pokemon games coming out this year. Chances of Pokken this year. Why are you surprised? Detective Pikachu, that has nothing to do with more Pokemon games coming out. We don't need to spam a bunch of Pokemon games coming out every single year. We got Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's the game that we need. We don't need like 10 different Pokemon games this year. We just need the one big one when it comes to it. So no, I'm not surprised at all. Pokemon Sword and Shield is coming. Last year we had Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. This year we have Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's fine. We don't need more than one Pokemon game a year. One Pokemon game is fine. Let's see. Do I think Madden 20 will be on the Switch? No, I don't think so. To be honest, I don't really care about Madden. If you want to play it, PS4 and Xbox One, you can play it on those systems. But no, I don't really care about Madden, so I'm not gonna lie to you and act like I do. I don't care. Screw Madden. Screw EA too while we're at it. Let's see here. We need a Naruto action RPG. I'd be down for that. No, you don't have to apologize, Dr. Ito's Hammer. You don't have to apologize. You asked a question and I answered it. I'm not being like hold up. I think maybe my tone sometimes gets you guys thinking because I'm up front. You guys remember, if I'm upfront about something, it's because I respect your time and I respect you guys to talk to you guys that way. Because you guys know I don't sugarcoat things, okay? I don't sugarcoat things. And it's not because I don't like what you say or I have a problem with what you say. I don't sugarcoat things because I talk to you guys as if you're my friends. You know what I'm saying? A lot of content creators will talk to you guys. Oh, they'll be like this and they'll talk so because they're treating you as like customers. You know what I'm saying? They're treating you as business-wise. I treat you guys and I talk to you guys as if you guys were right here in the same room with me. As if I talked to one of my homies. Like if my homie says something, I'm like, bro, we don't need to whatever. I talk to you guys that way, okay? That's the reason why, because I don't sugarcoat things with my friends. Because that's how I talk to my friend Andre. That's how I talk to my friends from college. How I talk to my friend A-Train. So don't get upset. You don't have to apologize if I disagree or something. Because I talk to you guys that way. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that. Remember when I speak to you guys, and it turns some people off. Don't get me wrong. There's some people who think, oh, you're being rude. It's not that. I'm just upfront. And like I said, I talk to you guys as if you're my friends, that's how I think of you guys. You guys are my friends. We're chilling in a room talking, not the sugarcoat crap that a lot of live streamers and YouTubers do because they think of you guys as customers instead, you know? Let's see. J2 Blue says, but we're not disrespectful though. The name, like, you know, unless I'm joking around, unless I call you guys, like sometimes I say weirdos or anything, but just as long as you don't do like the name calling or, you know, disrespectful things, you know, stuff like that, inappropriate names. Like, I'm never going to do that to you guys unless somebody does that to me. You know what I'm saying? So think of it that way, Dr. Ito's Hammer. Keep on asking your questions. You know what I'm saying? And if I come off a little harsh, don't apologize. You know what I'm saying? Don't apologize. So let's see here. J2 Blue says, Player-Essence, we need to go up to slap Bandai Namco up on the head for these trashy. Bro, I think I'm done. I'm done that way, man. Let's see here. C Fine Coco says, I'm a pro wrestling fan. I want an exclusive wrestling game for the Switch, like Day of Reckoning was on the GameCube since WWE 2K20 can't run on the Switch. It could probably run if they actually took the time to develop for it. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We'll see what they do. Let's see. You're getting Darksiders on the Switch, OJ. I'm getting the review copy, so yeah, I should be getting it. Yeah, should be getting it. Let's see. When the year 2025 comes out, will Madden be called Madden 25? That was already released. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna have to do. They're just gonna have to call it Madden 2025. It'll sound all futuristic when it's actually the same year, right? Let's see here. Michael O'Brien says, except for Party Man, OJ actually hates Party Man. No, I don't hate Party Man. I hate Chupacabra. I hate El Chupacabra. Let's see here. Just drop by to say hi later. All right, take it easy, Jocko SSG. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate you being here, dude. Or at least dropping by and saying hi. Thank you. Let's see here. Macintosh says, I miss your Pokken tournament streams. They were always fun to watch. Yeah, maybe we need to go back and do some of those. Maybe. Let's see here. All right, guys, we've got 7 more minutes of questions to make this a solid 2 hours. Solid 2 hours. So if you guys have questions, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, #PlayerEssence. Be more than happy to answer questions. I need to go get some more iced tea. I have no iced tea. No iced tea. A new beat 'em up game with WWE/WWF superstars. I guess that'd be cool. I'm not big into WWE anymore, so I don't really care. But yeah, I know everyone likes, or not everyone, but I know there's a number of people that love WWE games and all that. Let's see. Minecraft. Etika loves Minecraft. Says, what are your favorite Smash characters? Yeah, my favorite Smash characters. I like Greninja, but I can't use him that well. But I like him. I like Samus. I like Dark Samus. I like Dark Samus's victory pose. Like when there's two of them, like when she splits into two and like she just does like these like aerial flips, then comes back into one. Because I was playing her today and I got that twice when I was winning. I was like, yo, that's freaking dope. That's worth playing Dark Samus alone. Just seeing that victory pose. I like who else do I like? I like Sheik. Well, no, I actually don't like Sheik. I hate her, but she's one of my mains. Obviously, Wolf is good. You know, I like Fire Emblem characters. I like Lucina. I like Ike. I like Marth. I like Robin. I like all of them. Who else do I like in Smash? There's so many characters. I like Pokemon Trainer to a degree. There's just a lot of characters. I like so many characters in Smash Brothers, dude. It's crazy. Black Sonic. I think you mean. Do you mean Shadow? Do you mean Shadow? I think you mean Shadow. But Shadow's not in Smash, dude. Justin Coral says, "Hey OJ, I went back and watched all your Xenoblade vids yesterday. Thank you, I appreciate that. Then downloaded it immediately. Been getting my feet wet in the game. It is beautiful. Yo, that's what I like to see. Yo, give some love. Yo, shout outs, man. Thank you, I appreciate that, man. That's exactly what I love to see. I love when I do like the Xenoblade games, man. When I do this, like the Xenoblade videos, it's all passion, man. It's all passion. So when somebody who's new to the franchise checks out the videos and they go download the game and they say, yo, I'm liking it, or I'm getting into it, man, that just warms my heart, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Aron Late Boys? Yeah, Palutene is good. Palutene is good. Let's see here. Daniel Snyder says, Daniel Snyder, that reminds me of the Redskins owner. Daniel Snyder, the billionaire, but I don't think you're the same one, right? Player, since I missed the info on Dragon Quest 11S for the Switch, do we know the exact release date? No exact release date yet. No exact release date. We just talked about some of the new features for the game, and there's a lot of cool stuff. The new music, party members now follow you behind you out in the field. They also have orchestrated music, yeah, like I said, 16-bit mode. We just talked about that. Some new shots of the actual side quests, the side missions for each of the characters. So yeah, we just talked about all that. Dank Meme says, I bodied friends today with Dark Samus. Clearly, Dark Samus is the best. Oh well. What are your thoughts on her, and good luck at the locals? My thoughts on Dark Samus is that Samus in general is a solid character. I think Dark Samus, they're pretty much the same, right? But they just have a couple different. They have a different dodge animation, and they have different kind of like how they dodge and how they look like when they jump. So they have different like animations for things, but they're pretty much the same character. How you play them. I personally like Samus. I like Samus in this game. I like, because edge guarding is really good in this game. And Samus, I think, is one of the best edge guarders in the game. She has bombs. She has missiles. She has the charge beam. She has all sorts of stuff to just annoy the hell out of people. So I do like Samus in the game. I do think Samus is a higher tiered character in the game, which is good because in Smash 4, I think she was kind of mid to low tier. So yeah. Yeah, I don't hate Party Man. I don't hate Party Man at all. I like Party Man a lot. So yeah, let's see here. Any other questions, guys? We got 3 more minutes left. Yes, like I said, the dodge roll is better than the regular Samus. Absolutely, yeah. But there's not really any difference between the two, to be honest. There's not really much of a difference between the two. If you know how to play Samus, you know how to play Dark Samus, plain and simple. Or if you know how to play Dark Samus, you know how to play Samus. Let's see, places. I need to see if I'm at least close to or on par with your level with my Falco. I don't have many people to train with. Okay, yeah, no problem. We'll be playing Smash Brothers tomorrow morning, Bud Senior. So if you can come out to the stream, that'd be great, man. Let's see. Daniel Snyder says, places. Yeah, I'm not the same. I'm not the same Daniel. LOL. Thanks for the info. I really enjoy coming to your streams. Yeah, man. Shout outs. No problem, Daniel. That'd be nice if you're the same Daniel. I'm like, yo, can I get Daniel, can I get a donation of like $500,000 to revamp everything here on the channel? Trust me. Give me that, dude. I'll make your money back, and I'll pay you back. Oh my gosh. Yo, shout outs to both Daniel Snyders, okay? Shout outs to both of them. Let's see here. Dank Meme says, for instance, what's your 5 favorite games on the PlayStation Portable? 5 favorite games on the PlayStation Portable? Probably Soul Sacrifice, definitely. Freedom Wars, Persona 5 Golden. And like I like Symphony of the Night. I know that's kind of like, but you know, you can play Symphony of the Night on there. So Symphony of the Night is really good. There's a lot of cool games on there, man. Gravity Rush. I actually, even though I have Gravity Rush on the PlayStation 4, I still got Gravity Rush on the Vita. That game's cool. I think Tearaway. That's also another game that I didn't play too much of it, but Tearaway's kind of cool on the PS Vita, man. I like it. Kind of like it on the PS Vita, so I played that as well. There's Little Big Planet portable. There's a lot of cool games, man. Are you going to buy RGT's book? No. Actually, I'm not going to buy that book. I think it's going to suck, actually. I think that book's going to be kind of trash. So I'm not buying it at all. No, I'm joking. Yeah, he's writing a book along with, you know, I think it's also Jason Lapine. So they're writing a Sega book. So that's cool, man. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I'm going to buy the book. So yeah. Tokiden needs to come back. Yeah, I need to play some more Tokiden too, man. I think Tokiden's cool. Tokiden's really cool. All right. So guys, that basically wraps it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That was a good stream. We had a lot of fun. I think we had a lot of fun. Make sure you guys watch the videos for today, okay? Make sure you guys watch the videos for today. We already had a number of them. We already had a number of videos. So please make sure you check them out. Please make sure you check them out. I am going to link my Switch News video where latest Switch News, where you guys can go over all the different stuff that happened today in the new announcements and everything, because it was actually a pretty good Switch News video today. I was pretty proud of the editing and everything. So check out the Switch News video. Also check out the Xenoblade Chronicles video from yesterday. You guys are really showing some support on that one. Over 3,000 views. So thank you for the support. So if you're looking for some more Xenoblade, or if you don't know Xenoblade, or if you haven't played the games, watch my Xenoblade video. I have videos from all the different Xenoblade games, and I talk about my love for all the different Xenoblade games. So please make sure you check out that video if you haven't already done so. We also have my thoughts on physical media and why physical media is so important. So if you're, you know, I think I have a pretty cool story to tell with physical media. So if you want to check out that video, you can do so as well. In addition to that, we also have Borderlands. We talked about that a little bit here, but if you want to check out my video on Borderlands being teased and actually see the images and kind of what's potentially going on with there, and I also go into some of the stuff that Randy Pitchford also had to say a couple of years ago, if Borderlands can ever come to the Switch, you can check out that video as well. So many options of videos for you guys to watch. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter as well for the latest updates on everything that we do here. So I do appreciate, you know, everybody who follows me. And if you want to follow me on Twitter and get the latest updates, please make sure you do so as well. Follow me on Twitter. So there's that. So I think that's pretty much everything, guys. You guys have plenty of content to watch. Remember, for Patreon, all Patreon tiers and also YouTube members, the PE podcast is also up from last night. We had a good podcast last night. Really interesting discussions, especially towards the end with Judgment. So if you want to see what Baron, Jordan Fringe, and Mandy have to say on the podcast, we had that last night. That is up for YouTube members and also for Patreon. So for everybody else, it'll be up probably tomorrow or Sunday. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And please make sure you guys hit that like button before you go. And we will see you guys later tonight. We are going to do, I think we're going to do, I'm not even sure if we're going to do Players Cross Nintendo anymore, but we are going to have Legend of Zelda. We are going to for sure have Legend of Zelda, but I think we're going to do Players Cross Nintendo and then Legend of Zelda. So look out for that later tonight. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys, for those who can make it later tonight, for Players Cross. We are going to do it. Players Cross Nintendo in addition to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild later tonight. All right, guys. Peace.